Hey guys, so I just realized that I haven't done an upload for quite a while since I've gone on this trip. So I figured it's my last day in Savannah, Georgia, so why not do a little video? Rosita, come here. Come here, come say hi. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Say hi, Rosita. You're looking outside because there's a dog in there. We're in a KOA campground and there's dogs around. So if you ever hear her barking or growling, that's what it is. She's so cute though, isn't she? Okay, so before I start this video, I actually have to go get something. So I went on the haunted ghost tour that they have here, and they have a ton. But what I went on was ghosts and graveyards, or gravestones, something like that, and it was cool. I went at 7 o'clock at night, which is a lot cooler because it's darker, so you know, it's a better chance of seeing a ghost. But what was really cool was the guy that did our MC tour. His laugh was on point for somebody who actually has to make a cackling sound to sound evil or scary for the tour. It was on point. He has a little skeleton cane that he calls Mr. Barker, which is really cool. So in it, he tells us about all different people. One interesting fact about it that he did say that I read in the book that I got was that if you come down to Savannah, it says Wright Square. That was actually Percival Square back when everything was Civil War era and everything like that. But before Percival Square was there, it was actually called the Hanging Square. And that's where they hung the condemned, which today it's, criminals and everything like that. That's where they met their fate at the gallows in the 18th century. Kind of scary if you're a criminal back then, I guess. But one guy actually hung there for 3 days before he finally died. And normally it just takes like 1 or 2. I don't know. Just weird. But if you get a chance and you find this book, Historic Haunts of Savannah, it is an amazing book. I mean, I'm only on page 12, but I'm still on chapter 1, mostly because every time I try to read it, we're going to do something. But get it It's amazing, and it tells you about the history, about the people that were here, and it's got pictures. So I can tell you what's actually in the book. So of course you have the acknowledgments, the introduction. Then you have A Haunted Hanging, which Alice, Riley, and Richard White. Sledgehammer, Renee Rondelia. Shady Corner, The Swirls, and Molly. At Death Do We Part, Willie and Nellie. Ghost Justice, Ski and Justice. Bones, Burials, and Ghost. Tomochichi and Oglethorpe. High Noon, James Starks and Philip Mintz. Then, of course, the conclusion notes about the authors and about the contributors. But what I thought was really cool is the people that were actually writing this book took the tour that I went on. And it says right here, the cast at Ghosts and Gravestones Trolley Tour, Savannah, was a continual source of support. So if you ever try to write a book like this, I would go to them for some help about the history. And this bag right here is something that I got. Here's this company right here. And they have so many good cookies. And I tried gluten-free chocolate chip cookies. The best thing ever. That's all I'm gonna get now. Gluten-free chocolate chip cookies. If you want to call them to see what they have, here's the number and their website, just in case. I like their quote, may your cookie jar never be empty. Which is cool. And for like kids in the 90s, this is a different store. Oh, this was the Savannah Candy Kitchen. They have so many things. They have pralines, they have ice cream, you name it, for a candy store or anything like that. Hold on, Rosita. And it will be there. One of my favorite things about candy stores is you can try different things. But I got these. They're candy blocks, which they're like Legos. Like you know how you play with Legos, the building blocks. That's what these pretty much are, except they're candy, which is cool. And before I go any farther, I have to take a receipt out. Be right back. Okay guys, I am back. So I told you about my favorite candy. Another thing is, wherever we go, there's penny presses, which you pay 51 cents for, and you get like all these different cool little things. So while in Savannah, there was one in this little candy store that I thought would be cute, especially if my boyfriend saw it. I was like, I just have to get this. It's a little penny that says, I love you, 2 hearts in it, and then Savannah, Georgia. So I thought that was cute. And then another thing that I got, this was in Florida when we went to go see the Kennedy Space Center. I got a pin for my pin collection, which this is going to be cool. So then at the end, or at the back, it tells you a little bit about it. It tells you about the Apollo and everything, which is cool. And then we went to Memphis before we went to Florida, and I got this. All I was really sad about this is when I got it, exactly how it is now. No mints inside. But I called, and of course there's nothing they can do. Woo. But whatever. At least I got the 10. And then we went to the Cool, now I got a new 10. So we went to the Peabody in Memphis. This, if you're ever in Memphis, go to the Peabody Hotel. There is a duck march with 5 ducks. They go from the roof down the elevator into the lobby and walk the red carpet into the fountain, and then they walk back. Sometimes they'll fly, sometimes they'll run. It's just depending on their mood. And we went to New Orleans, and I didn't really want to go walk around New Orleans, you know. No offense to people who live in New Orleans, because, you know, New Orleans is cool, but I just didn't want to walk around and take pictures of stuff or, you know, vlog or anything like that with some people out there who are kind of crazy. So it's just like, staying in the camper where it's safe. But my grandma did end up seeing a Nola voodoo doll, which I have it on my purse. But it's like it's a blue bride, and she's got like a little bell on her head. She's holding like flowers, and it's really cool. But the Nola bride is actually, will give you, sorry, it's hard for me to read backwards in the camera. Will give you the wisdom and courage to find the right man. And at this point, as soon as I did that, I took a picture of it and sent it to my boyfriend. And I was like, what is she trying to say? So I asked her if she was trying to tell me to get married, and she goes, no. But everybody knows that grandparents want you to get married, so who knows. But what I was really happy about was when we went to Memphis. I was looking everywhere, and I still look. 22. I've been looking ever since I could spell and say my name. Well, other than things that we've had made, like a thing in New York, or bracelets, you know, stuff like that, with my name on it, I could not find my name anywhere. I was in Myrtle Beach, and that's when I found the shot glass with my name on it. Now, since I'm a big Elvis fan, I knew my love of Elvis would not lead me wrong. We went and saw Graceland. Amazing. I mean, we got to see the Jungle Room. We got to see his dad's office. We got to see where they're buried with his brother, Jesse. It was amazing. I almost cried, and I'm almost crying now because of it. But it was amazing. And the best part is, on the inside, right there, it says Elvis Presley. I was so happy. And this was literally like the last one on the shelf. Or the only one on the shelf. And as soon as I saw it, I picked it up and speed walked over to my grandfather, and I said, "See, I knew my love of Elvis could never lead me wrong." The weirdest part is, though, I was actually thinking about not getting it. I don't know why. But, oh, while in Savannah, this is the Peabody again, but I got a mint container that's like this, with the slide and everything, that says Savannah, Georgia on it. And I think that's pretty much all I got in Savannah and their entire trip. Oh. But I will be posting some videos and everything when I get back home. But in case you want to see the bride, the voodoo bride, this is what she looks like. And this is the Savannah mint container. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But before there's nothing else on there. Before I go, I just want to say one thing, because I know my boyfriend does watch these videos. It's a cheesy saying from Justin Bieber, but if you can't read this, it says, "You're all that matters to me." So yeah. that's that. Okay, guys, I guess next time I'll see you is at home or on the way home. Okay, peace.